What is poppin', y'all? My name is Willow. Welcome to or welcome back to my channel. If you're seeing this, I suggest you stick around because I could have a message for you. Long time no see. I hope you're good. I'm hearing, which is so Mercury retrograde and Cancer coded, but I'm hearing, oh, let me go home. Home is whenever I'm with you. Oh, let me come home. Home is whenever I'm with you. Alabama, Arkansas. I do love my ma and pa. Motorboats and payphone calls. As much as I do love you. I have the Magician with the Page of Wands reversed. And the Empress. Beautiful. Oh, I miss this deck. It's so beautiful. It's the Magician and the Empress. Just one of my favorite art styles in the Page of Wands reversed. With this energy, I'm getting like you've been between two energies because the Empress and the Page of Wands were next to each other below the Magician. I feel like you don't understand how easily your thoughts and brain and mind and actions are manifesting at this time. And so you're kind of between the balance of manifesting abundance and prosperity and seeing your worth and your beauty and manifesting that, like really bringing in just a beautiful, divinely feminine, magnetic, like attractive energy. And this energy of hesitation, this energy of, I'm hearing fear of the unknown, and specifically like that brought me into the unknown, into the unknown, into the unknown from Frozen 2, I think. And I feel like that is part of the reason why there is this like reverse energy. You're not diving into this unknown future without hesitation, and honestly right now it's Mercury retrograde, like there's no need to dive into any future. If anything, we need to refine and go back and all those things. But with the Empress here as like this like mirrored energy, I feel like you are someone who actively does seek manifestation and brightening your life through maybe affirmations and like spiritual readings and things like that, maybe meditations, whatever, or maybe that's something you've recently been getting into, like Reiki. And I do feel like you're at this constant battle with your spiritual self and your ego. Your ego is definitely cautious, and I'm hearing for the right reasons. Like you are intelligently, and I'm hearing eloquently cautious. So when it comes to people and communicating cautiously, I feel like you are very good with your words and you do your best to say the right things, and I feel like you're able to do that a lot of the time. Obviously no one can all the time, but I feel like majority of the time you know what you're saying and you know how to use your words, and it's almost like I'm hearing, so you know better when it comes to the energies of hesitation being spoken. I feel like there's a balance needed between venting and confiding in others and what you're saying to yourself on the regular in your mind and the daily that need to be switched. And I did see a card that's flipped over. I have the Two of Wands. I have one flipped card. Is it the one that I saw? That'd be crazy. Nope. Seven of Pentacles. I've been getting a lot of that energy. With the King of Pentacles reversed and the Five of Pentacles reversed. You're definitely at a crossroads. I feel like you're on the verge of resolution in your life and feeling better about your purpose and your plan, but you need to remember what you're doing it all for. With the Seven of Pentacles, I feel like it's not only like fear of nothing coming out of your work, but also like I'm hearing like unaligned, or you're just not locked in on a vision. I'm I'm hearing target acquired so faintly in the back of my mind, like that's where you need to get to. That's not there in the present energy, but like I feel like you're not sure where to hone in your energy. And there's conflict resolution on the way. You just have to work for your goals. Figure out what your goals truly are, because with the King of Pentacles reversed, you're not going to be able to make progress and move forward and have this resolution until you know that you're working towards something, towards a goal, towards some sort of success. And it really is a decision for you to make, to acknowledge why you do what you do and what you want to be doing. I feel like that's such an intimidating topic. It's almost scary to even begin to figure out what it is you truly want to do. For some of you, I'm getting Olympics for some reason, like an Olympic athlete, Olympic swimmer. I'm in pool attire, bathing suit, so that could be significant. Yeah, the Seven of Cups. It's been a minute since I've seen the Seven of Cups. With the Four of Swords and the Six of Cups. You have unlimited decisions. You can do anything you want in this world, and you have so many talents and so many loves and so many passions. I'm getting that it can be overwhelming when there's so many ways you can go. And you just recently come out of a period of rest and coming back to yourself, coming back to your childhood self. I feel like you feel more connected to your childhood self than you ever have, and that is for this exact reason, so that you can align with what is truly meant for you. And I actually have the Sun on the bottom of the deck coming out. I do see happiness energy coming in. I do see overwhelming abundance and joy, especially maybe during this Leo season, late July, early August. But yeah, reconnect with your childhood self. If this isn't a current energy, this is the energy you're meant to be entering, is reconnecting with your childhood self, and maybe even childhood friends that remind you of who you were and help you remember what you're meant to be doing here, because it can be hard to remember. We are in a life full of distractions from our goals and our happiness and our dreams. But yeah, the Ace of Swords with the Eight of Wands, there's beautiful, beautiful momentum, very quick changes, very exciting new endeavors on their way to you. You just need to know where to go once the light turns green. And like, it's getting to be your turn. It's time to lock in. And I'm hearing, how do I know we're really locked in? Never change all that big on your rock screen. How will I know that it's real love? Say my name when they ask about us, baby. Make them bitches mad and show me off. That's how I know that it's real love. Locked In by Sailor. A lot of like water references with the bathing suit. Maybe you want to live on a boat. Maybe you want to be a sailor. Maybe you want to be a fisherman. Maybe you want to be cruise entertainment. Ooh. The Fool reversed. Yeah, the possibilities are limitless, but right now I think you are so intimidated by being seen as foolish, that you're acting foolishly by not getting your head in the game. And of course, now I'm here, gotta get your head in the game. Gotta fake right and break left. Watch it for your team and keep your eye in defense. Gotta grab it and go. And don't be afraid to shoot the outside, Jay. Just keep your head in the game. Just keep your head in the game. Don't be afraid to shoot the outside, Jay. And it's so crazy because that's such a part of the theme, because, you know, the bridge. Why am I feeling so wrong? My head's in the game, but my heart's in the song. She makes me feel so right. Should I go for it? Should you go for it? Yes. The universe says, Yes. The Queen of Swords reversed. Don't let your emotions and your fear get in the way of the logistics. You're here with this one life. Go after what it is you truly want. It's your one life. The High Priestess, you intuitively know. You've gotten spiritual signs and confirmations. You know you're destined for success. You know you're destined for greatness. You know you're destined for living your dreams. You're going to be living the dream. The Hermit. Take time to yourself. Refine who you are. Refine your craft. Refine your abilities to do what you were put on this planet to do. The Queen of Wands was kind of my channeling card with this reading. So very much pursuing your creativity, your spark, that beauty. You are intuitive, you are smart, you are lovely, you are kind. And you got this. There may be conflicts and road bumps, but that does not mean that you are not meant to pursue your dreams, to live your dreams. You're going to. You are going to live a successful, beautiful life, living the dream. Living the dream. Got a card flipping exact slow on me. Yeah. Where's she at though? We'll find her. Don't you fret. Don't you worry your pretty little mind. People throw rocks at things that shine, and that makes love look hard. The stakes are high. The water's rough, but this love is ours. Taylor Swift. It's very rare that you hear me channeling Swift. There's a lot of music being channeled in this collective. Music can be so significant for what you want to do in this lifetime. The Fool Upright. The Fool Upright, because you're going to have to dive without knowing if it's going to be successful, but you do intuitively, so that has to be enough. Because you gotta have faith. Yeah, you gotta have faith. You gotta have faith, the faith, the faith. You gotta have faith, the faith, the faith. Baby! I got the Queen of Swords coming out again, but this time upright. With the King of Swords, we have divine pairing here. 1221, you may be aligning with a soulmate or a soul partnership in business, or someone who's going to help you garner influence and knowledge, because I do feel like you're not necessarily super knowledgeable and influential when it comes to what you truly want to do, and that's part of the fear of beginning this journey, is because you don't feel like you have a standing. You know what you want. You know what to say no to. You've gathered enough of, this isn't what I want, this is what I want, I only want things like this. Like, you know what you're accepting and what you're not willing to accept. You have your boundaries ready, but you don't have a footing. You don't have the connections, the wisdom, the social hierarchy. That is to come when you take the leap of faith. You will only be able to garner this King of Swords upright energy once you've taken this leap of faith and dove into what it is you truly care about. That's when you make the connections. That's when you garner the wisdom, the skill. You don't need to be perfect when you start. And that is something that I think gets in the way of so many of us on this journey, is the need and feel for things to be perfect, for things to be right before we can have that relationship or enter that career path. Things will never be perfect. You will never feel prepared. You may study and graduate and feel not ready. Love yourself enough to go after what it is you truly want. It is an act of self-care to take care of yourself and give yourself what it is your heart and soul desires. The ego is a beautiful tool, but it is not the only one who's allowed to be in the driver's seat. If anything, that should be co-pilot with the soul in the driver's seat. You know, like, if we need you, we'll call on you. I don't know if that's what co-pilot is. So sorry if that's wrong, but you know what I mean. Like the driving instructor with like the brake, that's your ego. In one of those driver's training cars. Driver's training can be significant for people. Maybe you or your kids have recently done driver's training, or you've been driving around a lot of student drivers or like driving training vehicles lately. The King of Cups reversed, the Eight of Wands, and the Page of Pentacles. We've had a lot of cards come out a few times this reading, and I want to say they're beautiful, and you should be so excited to be getting the Queen of Swords regularly, the Eight of Wands regularly, the Fool regularly. Sorry, I just like gurgled. Swimming, water. I'm hearing my world is an oyster, and your world is an oyster, and your heart is a pearl. This is Oyster lyrics by Chloe Miranda. Yeah, the King of Cups reversed. I feel like you're trying to stifle your emotions and your feelings because you know that they are a fear. They're very egocentric. And so you're just trying to straight up ignore them. That is never the way. That has never been what works. That has always just suppressed and like almost let the energy manifest and muster in the back of your mind. You need to free yourself of your emotions by living through them. You have beautiful good news on the way. I'm hearing like the pixies, the fairies are giving you blessings. You could be into, I'm hearing fairy worship. I don't know if that's a thing. I just got a text saying I'm free. You're about to feel so free. The Page of Pentacles. I'm just saying, like, I was telling you communication's coming in, and like communications are coming in. Like the Page of Pentacles, you are going to use your God-given gifts and talents to bring prosperity and love to your energy, the people around you. You're gonna bring stability. You're gonna bring it. You're gonna bring it, so get ready. I'm hearing get funky for some of y'all. That's required. The High Priestess. This is intuitive. You know this to be true. You are a spiritual baddie. Lock into the spiritual. Because you gotta have faith. Oh, you gotta have faith. I don't know who sings that song. I'm so sorry. Gotta have faith, the faith, the faith, the... If you feel drawn to it, look up the lyrics. It'll come up. Promise. Baby, I love you so much, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. I know this made my day brighter, giving all this reading. I miss y'all, and I will see you very soon. I love you so much. Goodbye.